good, going gang? And today is gonna be how we set him up. Story time.
I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm kicking back and I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm kicking back and I'm good.
Okay, by set him up, I don't mean like, you know, I don't mean like that. I mean like, we tried to, Brandy and Monica him, Queen Naija and Ari Lennox him. Nothing too crazy. Which, do you guys like my hair? It's so pretty. But yeah. Anyway, let me start from the beginning, because before you even be like, why would you do that? It's a story behind it. That's why it's called a story time. Yeah. Don't judge before you know the story. Anyway, so I was minding my business this lovely day. Oh, that glare is bothering me. I'm just gonna take these off. Yeah. Anyway, because I don't need them. I'm looking at you. So, yeah. I was minding my business this lovely day, and some boy texted me. Which, if you don't know, I am single. So, this is for the birds. But anyway, I am single. So, I text him back, and I'm like, hi, whatever. He gave me, like, heart eyes. Thank you, I guess. Like, I don't feel like that's a real compliment. That's my opinion. I will say thank you, but like, why can't you just type a full sentence and be like, you look beautiful, you look gorgeous, you're pretty. Like, unless you're a female, then I might take it. But if you're a male and you just text me heart eyes or under a picture that I posted, it's like,
I do nothing for the male gaze. It's all for the female gaze. All for female validation. Do y'all think I look cute? Y'all like me?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to this. But anyway, he texts me hard eyes and he's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, fine. And the screenshots will be right here. But he texts me, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine, whatever. They think me. So he did not just straight to my, ask for my number. Like, I asked him if he worked, like how tall he was, stuff like basic stuff. And then he asked for my number. But you'll see it in the screenshots. But I just wanted to clear that up, so nobody in the comments could be like, you lied. No, I didn't. Number. We were like texting maybe 1-2 days. That's the first red flag, because we're only texting 1 to 2 days. Why do you need my number? Like, that's my opinion though, because when I go out with my friends and a guy comes up to me and he be like, hey, can I get your number? I'll be like, no, you can have my Instagram, but you can't have my number. Because like, I just feel like that's more sacred. But I was bored. Honestly, I was bored. So I texted. So I gave him my number. I need to work on that, I know, but mind your business.
Not too much though. Not too fucking much.
Anyway, he texted me on iMessage, and we're like going back and forth, and he's like, like, I want to know more about you, blah, 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 blah. Don't listen. Don't. Take it from my experience. You can get to know more about me by spending time with me. I shouldn't have to tell you, like, every single thing one time, because that's, like, you're not even going to remember. So, anyway. Anyway, I see that, like, we're still texting, and we keep saying that we're gonna get on the phone, but like, the first phone call is always weird, so it wasn't happening yet, and I could tell he was getting like a little restless, so I was like, why do you want to get on the phone with me so bad? Anyway, and so I go to his Instagram, and I see that he's following a girl, and I'm following the same girl, and her name is Jay. We follow each other because we have a mutual friend that's her sister. So I text her, I'm like, how do you know? We're gonna call him Sean, because Sean sounds like a tramp's name, so that's his name. Sean. I'm like, how? Oh, Sean. She's like, oh, he just be texting me and we be getting on the phone. What? And I was like, okay, like, when's the most recent that he texted you? She was like, this morning. Really? Really? Like, okay.
It's a wrap for you, baby.
So if you're gonna try to be a player, you know, you're gonna try to keep it player, you're gonna try to run the game, be smart. It took me 5 seconds to see Jay is, they're mutuals. They follow each other. And it took me 5 seconds to text her and be like, how do you know Sean? All you had to do, remove follower. If you already had her number, all you had to do was remove follower. So at that point, I'm like, you wanted me to find out, didn't you?
She wants me to go off. She's provoking me. She wants me to get ghetto. She wants me to get ratchet. And I could. Or I could elevate. I'm in therapy. I could rise above. I don't owe her anything. I don't have to go there. Or I can choose to have time. And I do.
Like, there's no way you didn't want me to find out when it was so right there in my face. Anyway, so she's like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, he bothering me and da 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 da. And I'm like, she's like, yeah, he tried to call me this morning. This morning when he texted me, good morning? This morning? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not you. Like I said, if you're gonna try to be a player, like I don't care that he was talking to other people, because I was talking to other people. But the difference is I wasn't talking to anybody that you know or that I thought you knew, because we didn't follow the same people. He's like the west side. I'm from the south. So, but I used to be like, I was raised like the west a little bit. So I know a couple people on the west, you know? So that's how I knew her. It took 5 seconds to look at my profile, the same profile that you texted, and the same profile that you texted her, to see we follow each other. All you had to do was remove follower. Like, you're just stupid. Like, if you're gonna play the game right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know? And so I'm like, me and Jay get on the phone. That's the girl that I found out he was texting. Me and her get on the phone. And I'm like, yo, that's so crazy. Like, how he trying to play both of us. Da 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 da. We just chopping it up. And then I get on the phone with my best friend. And best friend's like, you should set him up. I'm like, maybe I should. So I'm like, hey, would you mind like helping me like set him up a little bit? And she's like, no. Like, so I was like, give me your number and I'm gonna be like, I want to introduce you to my friend. Now here's the problem. Here's how it went wrong. You feel me? When FaceTime doesn't have that option anymore where you can add somebody to the call. So if you want to have a group call, all the numbers have to be already there. So when we tried to call him, he didn't pick up the phone. It's too late now, baby. We already know. and then he texted me. He was like, oh, I didn't know that was your friend. It took 5 seconds to look, though. And he was like, oh, I used to talk to her. I was like, how you used to talk? Used to is this morning? He's like, well, I don't like that you lied to me. And I just realized something reading the screenshots. He did not tell me he texted her this morning. He really tried to gaslight me, and that's crazy. I lied? I see this. The manipulation is crazy. I lied. Well, I did lie, but his lie was worse than mine. That's like, be so for real. Anyway, he didn't answer the phone. I was like, you know what? This is like, I can't be with nobody that can't like be honest with me. Like, and I told him, like, I don't care that you were talking to other people, but the thing is, don't be talking to somebody that I know, because then it turns me off, because it's like, I don't want to be nobody's like sloppy. I don't want to have nobody's sloppy seconds, you know? Even though I know everybody's somebody's sloppy seconds, but I don't want to. I don't want to know.
Baby, keep it to yourself. I don't wanna know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore.
I don't want to know. Call me Delulu. Call me delusional. I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing. And yep. And then I ended it because I was like, I don't like this. Like, you're already acting funny, and we've only been talking for about 3 days. I ain't got time for it. So yeah, that's the story about how I tried to set him up and failed. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and let me know any more videos you want me to post. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.